In this video, I'm going to take you through the new Google Ads interface for 2023. Now, you probably may have already gotten some early access to it. Most accounts have not quite yet, but this is going to be the interface that is going to be rolling out across all campaigns. They have not made an official announcement when it's going to happen, but it is a new interface. I think Google just wants us to start getting used to it. But I was lucky enough to get access to it for one of my accounts, or a few of my accounts, so wanted to take you through. I'm not a true expert in the new interface quite yet, but I wanted to show you where some things have been shuffled around, just like going to the grocery store on autopilot, seeing the cereal in aisle 11. If it gets moved somewhere else, I'm sure it could cause some frustration. And when you've been managing Google Ads for quite some time and things start moving around, I'm sure it could cause some frustration too. So I just wanted to show you where some things have moved to, and then also give you guys a few little tips and some little tricks that might be able to help you. So let's go ahead and dive in here. So what I see is when I log in here, is the interface is a lot brighter than it was before. So the interface in the past used to be like this dark gray color. The interface prior to the current one was a lot more brighter. It was like a full white background, and then I think just like maybe 3 to 4 years ago, it changed to that dark one, and now they're moving towards a lighter version again. So they probably got some feedback from users telling them that they wanted a more brighter interface, especially the users that are consistently using their platform on a day-to-day basis. So what you'll see in here when you log in at the top menu, you're not going to see all the same stuff that you saw before. A lot of that stuff has moved to the left menu, as you'll see here. But what I wanted to show you first, in case you absolutely hate this user interface and you want to revert back to the old one, there is an option here that says appearance. You can tour the new design, or you can just go back to the previous design and you don't have to bother with this. But then if you don't start getting used to it, Google's just going to eventually force us all into it eventually. So I'd say it's good to learn. And if you don't like this one right now, you can revert back to it and then just start getting used to it when Google's going to really start pushing it out to us. So all of this used to be here at the top right corner, but a lot of the stuff has moved over here to the left side, which is what I'd mentioned. What you'll see when you log in is the overview tab. You'll always see that. That's what it was before. You can see your workspace. You could select by campaign and see all your campaigns. You could see your metrics over a certain time period, so you can do a quick analysis, and you'll also be able to see a table as well. So this hasn't changed, but on the left side here, recommendations is the second most important button apparently to Google, which I'm not surprised by. Anytime you see a red dot next to your recommendations means that there is a new recommendation that you haven't seen that you should go and apply. But if you'd like to see what I think about using Google recommendations, I will go ahead and drop a video in the description below so you could see my true POV around that. I won't take you into the recommendations section here, but just wanted to show you where it is. It's still in the same spot. Next is insights and reports. So insights and reports, this is an interesting one. So basically reports used to be at the top right corner, and now it's on this left side here. So you'll see the insights section. So this is a beta that Google rolled out. I think it was like a year or so ago, basically showing you insights for your entire industry, and where you stand in your industry, the search volume in the industry, just basic trends. So that's still there. Auction insights. In the past, the auction insights used to be under the ad groups tab, but now it is under the report section, which makes sense why it moved. Next up is search terms. So if you remember, search terms actually used to be under keywords, so now it's moved up into the reports. So in case you thought the search terms report was gone, It's not, it's here, but it's just hidden. Next is when and where ads show, landing pages, stores, report editor, and dashboards. So some of this stuff used to be at the top, some of this used to be hidden somewhere else. So now you know where the important reports are, and especially where your search terms are. That's really important. Although now search terms, you probably only see 20 to 30% of your searches if you're lucky, but it's still something that is valuable and should be looked at. Next up is campaigns. So notice here under campaigns, there's no keyword section, which makes me think, and I have a hypothesis here because keywords is actually down here. So why would they have campaigns? And the thing is, when it comes to campaigns, in a campaign, you need ad groups, you need ads, and you need keywords, right? But then the keywords is all the way down here. So I'm just wondering why Google has moved keywords. Maybe they're just deprioritizing it. Maybe they're trying to push more for Performance Max, which I'm not surprised. And maybe it's giving a clue into a keywordless future, which I'm sure a lot of us are not super excited about, but is probably the future of paid search in Google. So here you'll see campaigns, ad groups, ads, experiments, campaign groups. So you can go ahead and view all your campaigns, your ad groups, and your ads all from here. And then next up are assets. So assets would be all of your ad extensions. So site links, call outs, call, location, lead form, promotion, all of that would be under assets. That used to actually be up at the top. Now it got moved down. And then next is audiences, keywords, and content. I'm kind of surprised that they just grouped all this together. I think maybe they grouped it together because this all has to do with targeting. Like with audiences, it's like targeting specific audiences. Keywords is targeting a specific audience based off of their intent. So maybe that's why they rolled everything together. I'm not sure. That's just my hypothesis. Next here would be locations, content, ad schedule, advanced bid adjustments. So all of that's still here. What I don't see though is the settings section. So I don't see, there used to be a special area that you would be able to click on as a gear icon for settings that you can actually go and enable auto tagging and do all these other things. But unfortunately, I don't see that in here. So we'll have to do a search and see where it has potentially moved to. So you can use a search button here and type in settings and see where it's moved to. But in the interest of time here, I'll let you go ahead and do that. Change history is here on the left side. So in case you ever need to go back and see who made changes and whatnot, you can see that there. Next would be, I'm going to go and move into this column here. So campaigns would just be what would be here, what we're already seeing. Goals would be what we have set up. So we can see all of our different goals. So goals would be our conversion values and conversion setup. You can see all of your conversions. This is just what you would set up when you're doing the conversion tracking. Tools, so this is where our planning, keyword planner is. It's all moved here. Shared library used to be on the left side, now it's here. Exclusions list, Google Tag, so Google Tag was here. Troubleshooting, so policy manager is here, it's like kind of hidden. Bulk actions is here, so if you have rules and scripts and uploads, you can put that here. Budgets and bidding. Shared budgets, this is really important, or if you're using any type of bid strategy or shared bid strategy, it would be here. And then business data. Next would be tools. Actually, let's see. Yeah, so tools. Yeah, so actually I showed you. I just showed you tools. So yeah, keyword planner would all be under planning. And then next, billing. So your billing activity documents, everything that used to be up here when you would click billing, it'd take you here. And then next, admin, account settings, preferences, notifications. So this is probably where you would go to enable the auto tagging, but I remember there used to be just a special settings area. So you can click search, and if anything is missing that you can't find from the previous setup, you can just click search and then go try to find it there, and it will help you set that up. But yeah, that is a quick tour and overview of the new Google Ads interface. I'm very curious to know what your thoughts are on it. If you were lucky enough, or I guess unlucky enough if you don't like it, to get access to it and you started playing around, let me know what your thoughts are on it in the description below. If you found this quick tour of the new 2023 interface helpful, I would love if you can give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to this channel, and yeah, drop me a comment below letting me know your thoughts. And are you excited? Are you disappointed? What would you like to see? And I look forward to engaging with you in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.